My name is Ron Dalton. In 1988, my wife died suddenly. She choked to death on food in our home. A year later, I was convicted of second-degree murder for her death. I spent 8.5 years in federal maximum security prison in Canada. Had we the death penalty in this country at the time, I and many other wrongly convicted Canadians would no longer be alive. And I don't know how any civilized country can even consider the use of the death penalty when we have a fallible justice system. We know there will always be mistakes made. We can try and correct the mistakes some years later. In my case, it's been 19 years now, and I'm about a week since I finally got everything all settled away and finished on that. I'll never get back those 20 years of my life. My children will never get that back. But at least I'm alive. And myself, David Milgaard, Stephen Truscott, the list goes on and on. There's 30 people in this country alone in recent years who have been exonerated from murder convictions, who would all be dead if we had a death penalty. And for the Harper government, or for Canada as a nation to even be considering looking south and to the right for inspiration in our justice affairs is very scary. It's a very slippery slope once you start down, saying that you're not going to stand up for the rights of Canadians convicted on capital cases in other countries. It isn't much of a leap to go from there to saying let's start killing our own citizens within our country. It's cheaper, but it's not right. No one has the right to take a life, particularly the government, when they're not sure that somebody has been properly convicted for a crime. The death penalty has never worked in terms of a deterrent. The homicide rate in Canada has been decreasing, not increasing, since we've done away with the death penalty. And the concept of bringing back something that is barbaric, uncivilized, and dangerous is simply very frightening. I don't think Canadians, generally informed Canadians, could support that type of an approach at all. It plays well in the 30-second sound bites, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, but in a system as fallible as ours, we can't afford to be taking people's lives. Thank you.